thought I would not be able to manage both, like being a mother and working, because it's 12 hours a day.
You haven't really seen stories from a woman's point of view.
Earlier, it would just be either you had to be like a superwoman or you were a villain, you know, like a vamp. There was nothing in between.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Quint. Today we're joined by Soha, Kritika, Kamra and Shahana Goswami to talk about their upcoming series Hush Hush. Hi guys, just to start off, I watched some of the show and I am obsessed already.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
I am,
That's
it is
so
so
nice to
good.
know.
Oh, that's so good. Phew.
Like I love,
We haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I love thriller and
Yeah, I
horror
love
stuff.
thriller.
Yeah, see.
So, like, are you fans of the genre? Horror?
I love the genre, but it's so annoying because I also like sleeping in life. और दोनों करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, because sometimes you can sleep and sometimes you just keep watching till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, binge karna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's
I
so
love
much
it.
fun.
I anyway like to binge watch
Yeah.
everything. So this kind of stuff is great for me.
How did you guys come to be part of this show? As in, what was that process like and why did you decide to say yes?
The story was binge-worthy. Like, I mean, in the sense that even while reading, it was so interesting. And I couldn't stop, till I got all my answers. So that was the biggest thing. And then my conversation with Tanuja ma'am. And I think just the chance to get to work with somebody like her, this wonderful cast, another show on Prime Video. There were many reasons for me to do it. Yeah.
I'd actually not, I haven't been doing a lot of work in recent times. And I thought I would not be able to manage both, like being a mother and working, because it's 12 hours a day, for multiple days. That choice became easy for me when Tanuja called. She was someone I've admired as a director, and I wanted to work with her. And then with the character that she brought for me in terms of playing Saiba and the whole project of, Prime Video, of course, Abundancia, to work with them. And that was also key because I spoke with Vikram and he said, don't worry, I know that you're very committed to parenting. We will work around it and we will help you. So they've been very good in terms of helping me achieve a sort of work-life balance as well as producers. And I'm very grateful to them. So basically to be able to get back to it and to know that you can do both. You can, look after a child and you can go to work and there are people there to help you do that. It's been a really wonderful project to boost my confidence.
I think it was also just the authenticity of the writing and of
Yeah.
the storytelling, because it's about many things, but it's not underlining or emphasizing all of it. Even the fact that we've been talking about that it is a show about women, but it's not really about women. It happens to have women at its center, but it's not about women necessarily. It's just that today we can have a show that is about many things with women as their protagonists. So that, I think, to me, I'm very interested in things that are more nuanced. So even the fact that it is championing, putting women in the forefront, but in a way that is not emphasized and underlined, for me was interesting. That was something that I thought was exciting, to have this beautiful intermeshed, interwoven storytelling and narrative that doesn't feel contrived.
I think it's also very important because all your characters have such complex arcs, right?
Exactly.
It's not like, oh, all of these are perfect women.
Yeah.
It's just real women,
Yeah.
dealing with problems
Yeah.
or like whatever goes on. So on that note, do you think the way that we tell women's stories has changed in recent times?
I think firstly, at least they're valuing the fact that women have stories to tell, and that people are interested in those stories, and not just telling those stories, but, in a way where people are investing a lot of money behind this. And they think that it's something that's going to make them money as well. It's great.
So we've had stories that had women, but we've not necessarily been telling women's stories, for the longest. And it's interesting because, again, going back to what Tanuja ma'am said, and you said that yesterday, that it's just untapped. You haven't really seen stories from a woman's point of view, or like in this case, so many women, so many different women with different journeys and age groups. And, it's so that's what's interesting. Just the kind of stories, the variety of stories that one is telling now.
You're not forced to play just one kind of female.
Yeah.
If you're an actor, that means you have to be a certain way. No. Today there's space and room. And I think I appreciate that across the board. I think even today in something like advertising, you see a much more realistic portrayal of people. You don't have the typical model has to come and has to look a certain way. In fact, more and more you see regular faces, more relatable, everyday people next door thing, not the girl next door, which is actually a Barbie girl, and like whatever. So that also is something that I think has shifted a lot. That we were talking about this earlier, that earlier it would just be either you had to be like a superwoman or you were a villain, like a vamp. There was nothing in between.
Or a victim.
Or a victim.
If you had to describe your character in like 10 words or less, doesn't have to be like a sentence or coherent also. ऐसे ही मतलब just 10 words, what would it be?
Stream of consciousness.
Oh.
Okay.
Outspoken, passionate, family-oriented, hungry.
Hungry.
No, that's not just
That's just her. That's just her.
Self-righteous. चार काफी है ना?
10 or less.
10 is just like a
10 or
just
less.
upper
Option
limit.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like don't go more than 10.
Caring, compassionate, codependent.
Don't all have to start with C.
Yeah, but now that's just, it's a new game I'm playing.
Oh, joking.
Chirpy.
And what? Disciplined, I think, to a
Yeah,
great extent.
yeah.
And she's a baby.
Zaira, what is Zaira? I think loyal. Wow, that's it. No, she's, I would say loyal, hardworking. At this point, transforming.
She's obstinate, maybe.
Yeah, I think she's also very sure in her ways. And that's the part that's changing and transforming. So, but also a coconut, like a lot of hardness on the outside, but soft.
Thinking of something else. Oh.
What?
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you
Anyway, so yeah, kind of hard on the outside, and but hides a lot of her softness. I feel she's scared to show her vulnerability, even to her close people. So
Talking about you guys shooting together, I want to know if there's a favorite memory that you have from set.
I think eating together was a big part of our lives.
Or not eating because you were fasting every second.
Shut up. That was not every. There was 2 days in a week.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but still. What about all the other meals we would eat all the time together?
Night shoots, which are not a favorite
Also
of mine at
deciding
all.
what to eat.
Deciding what to eat was a big one also.
Really bonded us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We worked through a pandemic also where we were in this tight
Yeah.
bio bubble. So we really also didn't have many options of other people to hang out with.
That's rude.
Not that we would have
That's
chosen
the reason.
other people. I was very happy with my being forced upon me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but so many, what you're seeing on screen in Hush Hush is a lot of angst, is a lot of tragedy, is a lot of, crime. And it's not something that one would laugh their way through. But yet off screen we did,
We needed to.
We needed to.
Yeah,
also.
we needed
It was
to.
not comfortable all the time. The second wave started while we were shooting. A lot of people were ill. A lot of people we knew were ill. We were ill. All of that happened. But it was one of those, of course, the outdoor as well, which took place in Gurgaon. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Working on this. And I think when you're working with people that you get on with, because you spend
Yeah.
so much time waiting on set. We were in each other's vans, like I've said multiple times. We could have saved so much money by just getting one van
van.
and one car,
Yeah.
because all of us would go in one car and all of us would sit in one van.
Yeah.
So, could have shaved a little bit off the budget.
Totally.
You have 2 options now. I have more questions, or we can play a game.
Game!
Game,
Yeah.
always.
Okay, nice. Okay, so
We
we're
will
going
also have questions.
yeah. See, that was a.
But still, it makes
a
me
trick.
like,
Got
suddenly
you.
I'm
You
really
can say whatever,
even
she's going to go back to the same questions. Yeah, Soha gets very competitive.
Yeah.
I
So
must
does
tell you.
Shahana.
So do I. So do I.
Oh God.
This is okay.
That's why I have to keep
We're going to play who's more likely to. So the first would be who is most likely to lie for fun.
I don't know why I feel like saying Soha. Like just for jokes, she would
Really?
lie. But no, she doesn't.
No.
So,
should we say Tanna?
Tanna
Because she's
is
not
very
here.
sincere also, yaar. Who actually?
I just want to say our first AD to get us all on set on time. I think
Abhijit.
Abhijit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, chal. Abhijit,
Okay,
we are putting
Abhijit,
it
our
on
first
you.
AD.
Yeah.
That's
Big
fine.
fat liar he is.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Be nice to someone even though they don't necessarily like them.
Oh, that's like, I think our entire direction department was probably
No, they like us. Come on.
like us.
No.
have to suffer us.
I think Ashish. Ashish is that like sweet type who'll never be
Yeah?
not nice to anyone.
I also think the
Ashish
sound
was-
team, because we talk so much, they had to
wow.
tolerate a lot.
Ashish directed 2 episodes.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Only one.
But you think he tolerated us? I'm feeling very
No, no,
bad
not
now.
us, yaar, but generally, she's saying in general would not, be-
Yeah, he's very sweet.
He's very
I don't
sweet,
think he
yeah.
could be rude to anybody.
But I think that's me.
That's also true.
Because I'm just very nice to people in general.
Okay.
And you can't tell whether I like that person or not. Like,
Interesting.
you know,
Yeah.
some people think
I'm
I really like them.
questioning.
Yeah, I'm totally, yeah.
I'm questioning a lot now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm quite diplomatic.
Who's most likely to break character?
I don't think anybody on
That's
Hush Hush
true,
broke character
was no-
because
Not
in
at
fact,
all.
I was too scared to break character. Like I wanted to because it's like there's a lot going on. You know, there's cinematography happening. You've marked the positions.
No,
everyone's
nobody
running
was,
late,
yeah.
and I'm scared of Tanuja. And like, it's just like I'm not going to break character.
No,
Even
I
if
don't
laugh,
think
I'm gonna
anybody
say I
was.
wanted to laugh.
Yeah, I can't even remember any moment when even it was one of those where even if you feel the pressure made everybody perform better.
Sorry,
Maybe we can say Tanuja ma'am because she would break into a laugh and be
Be out of character.
Yeah, be out of character of her disciplinarian director thing, which only
go
she
with
knows
that.
when she'll break character.
Okay.
Okay, so the last would be who would be most likely to win an argument?
Soha.
Yeah,
I want to say me.
I also want to say me, but I think
we can
Soha.
talk about it.
Yeah,
I
we
think
can
you'd argue.
Let's see. What are your reasons?
I think you'd argue as good, but I think she'll.
I can argue till the cows go
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Like I have nothing better in life to do than to win an argument.
Yeah.
That is my
Yeah.
sole purpose of existence.
Yeah,
is to
that's
say
true.
you're right and then I'm validated.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're right, Soha.
Other people have other things going on in their lives.
Yeah.
So that's why, let's just say me.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Thanks.
We'll give you this one.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was a wonderful conversation.
Thank you.
For all of you guys watching at home, you should know that as part of the Q Insider, you can have exclusive access to our interviews and also get a sneak peek into who we're interviewing next. And that gives you a chance to ask your favorite celebrities your questions. And it's very easy to become a part of this community of members. Just click the link in the description.